So I was eating my lettuce and started thinking, how do I make my shots look buttery, milky, smooth? So I started searching. Found it. Glidecam or gimbal. Then I looked into my wallet. Then I looked into the camera. I mean, to the audience. I needed something cheaper. So I started looking for cheap glidecams. Found it. Yelangu s60t. Bought it. Ordered it. And here it is, guys. Yelangu s60t. A glidecam so revolutionary that it costs only £79. And today we will see if it's really worth it. Let's go. So before, I had my bendy tripod, which is a really good piece of equipment. It really helps smooth the image, but it wasn't giving me enough. I wanted more stable footage that wouldn't be too shaky. There is not really any stabilization here. Stabilization on this camera is extraordinary. I would say the footage looks so much better with the inbuilt stabilization than without. I'll give you a little cheeky comparison. This is with stabilization and this is without stabilization. So as you can see, I've got my setup there. I'm walking without stabilization, not doing much really. Now we're taking the stabilization on. You see how much smoother that is. You don't really see the shakiness. And I was really surprised when I bought this camera because I had no idea that the built-in stabilization would be so good. But then I found out that this piece could help improve my stabilization of the footage and help me get this buttery smooth motion that you see on most of the films. So let's balance it and let's try to find out if it's really worth the £79 or is it really bad comparing to the glidecam that costs over £800. Let's go. So the first thing you need to do is put the camera with all the equipment you want onto the Yelangu stabilizer, and it can get really tricky. A lot of people say it's very hard, but doing it for the first time is actually quite interesting, and it didn't take me as much as I expected. So from horizontal position, you should theoretically, as a lot of people say, move towards the center in about 2 and 3 seconds. Then you need to adjust the balance, the vertical balance and horizontal balance. Not quite balanced, so we need to make a few more adjustments and we'll be ready to go. So that when you move the camera, it stays in the same position, just like that. And you're good to go. Fortunately, I have quick release plate here from the bendy tripod, so I'm able to do a comparison. So let's check this out. So as you can see on this footage with Yelangu, it's going pretty smooth, but still I need to master this piece of equipment because it's not that easy to get it right out of the box and just be a pro. On this footage, you can see me holding the camera without Yelangu. Is it smoother? I think it's less smooth. And the third video, recorded without inboard stabilization. Side by side comparison shows you exactly how it looks like with and without the stabilizer. All I can really say, guys, is that this thing is a nice piece of equipment, but needs some time for adaptation and it really needs to be mastered. It's not an easy piece of equipment like gimbal. It would be way easier, and that Costs a lot of money because there are motors in there, lots of different stuff included in the system. But I would recommend this to anybody who wants to step up their film game a little bit. It really does work. I think like it really works. As I say, I haven't really mastered it, but I think there is so much more to it. £79, I think it does its job. You'll definitely see in the next videos more stuff in which I will be using this, because it's really nice. I like it. It's carbon fiber. It does feel a little bit cheap. There's like plastic here and there, but all in all, guys, I think £79, that's not a lot of money. And if you want just to get a feeling how a glidecam would feel, of course professionals would say that glidecam cannot be compared to this. I do agree. As an introduction to maybe future use of glidecams, you'd be more familiar. I would definitely recommend it. I had so much fun with it, although I've been using it for 2 weeks now. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Yelangu s60t. I'll catch you later. Peace. Intro.